Welcome to Rick's 5-Minute Ukulele. I'm Rick. In this lesson, we're going to be learning the 4th string, studying the 4th string, the open G string, okay? So this is the 4th video in a 4-part series looking at all the notes in the key of C of each string on a ukulele tuned to A, okay? So as we play these notes, we're just going to be using our pointer finger, our first finger, and be sure to use the fingertip to get the best sound, okay? Let your sound ring, let your note sustain, and be thinking about what is the note, what is its location, memorizing these things. We're going to be talking about the whole step, half step rule, implementing that in order to do the scale up the string, and that's whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step, back to the root note, okay? But on the string here, we're going to be starting with the open G, all right? So there's G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, there at the 12th fret. And that's a complete octave, okay? So let's do it one more time. So we have our open G, okay? It's a whole step to A on the 2nd fret there, a whole step to B on the 4th fret, a half step to C on the 5th fret, a whole step to D on the 7th fret, a whole step to E on the 9th fret, a half step to F on the 10th fret, and a whole step to G on the 12th fret, okay? Not too hard, right? So one more time. A, whole step to B, half step to C, that's not correct, G, whole step to A, whole step to B, half step to C, whole step to D, whole step to E, half step to F, whole step to G. Okay, it doesn't take long to know you're wrong when you play the wrong note. It's kind of interesting that way. So G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, so is that the wrong note? It's the wrong note, right? So notice this though. This is a little thing that I find fascinating, is that, well, for one thing, if you play a wrong note, which we're all going to play a wrong note for some time, you know, sometimes. You hope it's not in a video lesson, but it happens, right? So it just did. But it serves a purpose to show that when you do play a wrong note, so here's A, and here's B, and here's C. But say I played B flat, you know, accidentally there like I did. You're always just going to be one note away from the right note. So there's A, there's B, right? So you're always just going to be one note away from the right note, no matter where you are. So another thing that I think is interesting is once you hear it stands out like a sore thumb, right? But once you do that a few times, it doesn't sound as wrong anymore, does it? It's like your ear gets used to it. So what's the point in that? Well, for one, your ear can adjust, okay? So the first time it sounds strange because that wasn't the pattern. Now if I just did that, that sounds about right. So that's not part of the scale, okay? But if you do play a wrong note, what you can do is make it seem as though you meant to play it, and that's what you should do. So don't get down on yourself if you play a wrong note, is the point of what I'm getting at here. And sometimes play it again, and people will think, oh, You meant to do that, you know, if you're soloing along especially, you know. Sometimes a wrong note can even be like a slur or something like that, okay? So these are concepts that you would use once you can play your soloing, and you just drift into onto a wrong note, and how you can correct yourself or make it seem like you meant to do that. Okay, so those are good techniques to know. All right. So regarding practice, 5 minutes or less at a time. Okay, and I probably talked about the wrong note enough to where hopefully you didn't forget about anything. You can always rewind, replay. Okay, go back and review. But regarding practice, 5 minutes or less, 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 times or less a day is best. 4 minutes or less, 5 minutes or less is best. Okay, and that's based on the idea of a little a lot is better than a lot a little. Okay, we're not cramming for tests. We're really beginning an adventure, a lifelong adventure, which is really what learning the notes on the fretboard is. It's the beginning of an adventure that learning an instrument like the ukulele really is like, it's better than any video game. Can you imagine a video game? You get to the next level, get to the next level. Eventually the game's over, right? But you can just continue to go to the next level and the next level and the next level. But it's important that as we do, we really focus on each level. This is the foundation, and it's the beginning of learning the theory behind the instrument. And so really focus on that. Before you move on to other things, you know, really focus on this, and then other things will help to reinforce it in the future. But all 4 of the videos on each string, if you still need some to go back and review from time to time, feel free to do that. In fact, I would urge you to do that, and to really make sure you know the notes on each of the strings, okay? Well, I hope the video was helpful. I hope you like it. I hope you subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like private lessons, you can contact me through my website at rick's5minuteguitar.com, or you can send me an email at rick's5minuteguitar@gmail.com. All right, so take care, have fun, and we'll see you on the next video.